For the short time that I've played old school RuneScape, I've heard many stories of the different account types that people like to play. Some people, like myself, enjoy the main accounts. We can go off to the GE whenever we like to purchase new equipment or items needed for quests, and then we go about our business with just a little bit less GP in our banks. No big deal. But some people seem to enjoy a different approach to this game. Instead of almost having a one-stop shop for everything that they could need in this game, they would rather adventure out into the world of Gielinor themselves and manually retrieve the things that they seek. These are known as the IRONMAN accounts. Now, I can't quite tell you why these accounts are called what they are, but what I do know is that I am very interested in trying one out for myself, even though I am a bit of a noob still, or at least I think I am. I do have a main account that I have played for a little bit under a year now with some okay-ish stats, and have dabbled very briefly with bossing and raids. And I still love playing on that account, but I can't deny that the allure of the IRONMAN accounts has been getting to me for quite some time now. I see so many people talking about how satisfying it is to progress through content since you earn everything yourself, and how every upgrade feels more meaningful since you obtain it in the world itself rather than the grand exchange, and I can fully understand that logic. So today I'm going to be jumping back over to Tutorial Island in order to start my journey over in RuneScape as an IRONMAN. A few of my goals for this account are going to be the Quest Cape, the Fire Cape, at least 50 KC on every boss, at least 1 purple from each raid, and maybe maxing collection log grinding and the Infernal Cape. I know that these goals have a very long grind ahead of them, but I honestly cannot wait to start. I also know that there are guides out there that would be very ideal to follow along, but I really want to make my own journey through the IRONMAN world, regardless of how inefficient I might be. I plan on discovering the world as we come across things, and also leveling skills up that I want to do rather than those that I feel like I have to do in order to progress the quickest. Following a guide directly would almost be like spoiling the series as well, since you guys would know what's going to be coming next if you've already read the guide yourself. So this random path should be much more entertaining and hopefully not too frustrating for you vets. Alrighty, we are finally over here to Tutorial Island. Looks like we get to go ahead and set our display name. I have absolutely no idea which one I'm going to go ahead and choose. Originally, I did try for Stevescape, unfortunately was taken, but it looks like Scape and Steve is actually available, so we are going to go ahead and snag it ourselves. After spending 7 minutes coming up with that name, we get to go ahead and design our character. I know this is going to be by far the most important step of the account, so we have to make sure that we make them look pretty good. Alrighty, after just a little bit of customization, we are looking pretty good if I do say so myself. Go ahead and confirm our look, and here we are with a couple of other players, player 1577. Interesting name choices. What is it wanting us to go ahead and do here? Top left of the screen, arrow keys, okay, all familiar with that. Alrighty, so he is asking how familiar I am with RuneScape, and honestly I am very familiar, I would say, but definitely not overly, so I'm gonna go ahead and say that I am brand new and this is my first time here. I'm pretty curious how the absolute beginner tutorial is, since I probably wasn't really fully paying attention the first time I did it, honestly. So I'm gonna go ahead and try it out and try to just speed through it most likely. And after a little bit of talking with him, we are on to go to the fire instructor, I believe he said. Oh, never mind, he's not quite as far away as I was thinking that they were. Teach you about the skills you can use to survive in the world. First one we're looking at is fishing. I don't know where I got fire making from, but it looks like we're going to be doing some fishing instead. At our first net, let's go. Already getting the collection log going. Alrighty, she wants us to cook our shrimp, but we have got to get some logs caught on fire first. Let's go ahead and do this. I don't think we have to talk to her again, hopefully. Guinness popping off on the trees back there. Well done, Ren. Go ahead and use these real quick. And shrimp has been cooked. Very well done. Pretty time to move on from that little part of the tutorial. I'm not really sure if you get to keep this stuff that you get from Tutorial Island, so maybe it was a good thing that I went ahead and did this one. Time to learn to cook, even though we just did cook some shrimp, I guess. Oh, okay, yeah, he just straight up calls out that that is not quite the kind of cooking that he's talking about. Alrighty, now that we are done with our recap, we are finally over to the Iron Man tutor, and I have now informed him that I would like to change my Iron Man mode. I've really not seen this screen too much before. I really would like to do a hardcore Iron Man, and I've thought about it a lot, and I really think that the standard mode, I did not mean to go ahead and like close that page out, but I really do think that the standard one is probably going to be the better way for me to go, because I could definitely see myself getting attached to the status that the hardcore has, and I want to experience all the content no matter what. We can kind of take a look at these real quick though. Hardcore and ultimate. Ultimate is absolutely an insane idea to me. I don't know if I could do that one. I am really interested in the hardcore sometime. Maybe after we mess around with the regular iron for a while, and if I ever end up getting bored with it, we can move over to a hardcore account. But for now, I think we're just gonna have to go ahead and stick with the standard mode. That way I am not scared to get in on any content. We're just gonna full send it no matter what. And now we are on to our final tutor. Finally got our runes from him. Let's go ahead and pop off on this chicken real quick. A big fat 2 on him. I forgot that it's not gonna just auto cast. Oh, never mind. He does not want us to kill the chicken. Gonna give us a reasonable number of runes. Let's go. Don't want to quite go to the mainland yet, I don't think. I think we're gonna take a little look around just to make sure there's nothing else that we need. Nearly finished. All you need to do is go to the mainland. Okay. Do we want to go to the mainland? Yes, we are ready to go back. When you get to the mainland, you're gonna find yourself in Lumbridge. Talk to my friend, the guide. Can't miss him, holding a big staff with a question mark on the end of it already. Sounds good to me. Let's go ahead and meet his buddy. Welcome to Lumbridge. Talk to the Lumbridge guide if you need help. And it's gonna be on the mini-map. Alrighty, let's go find ourselves the Lumbridge guide. There are so many names and so many people here. A little bit overwhelming being back on a world like this one. Talk to the Lumbridge guide though. Let's go ahead and see what he's got to say. We're gonna see what monsters he recommends for us to go ahead and fight. Certainly some goblins and spiders. Chicken farm or 2 up the road for easy pickings. Already interesting. Alrighty, seems like he tells us what we wanted to know. And from past experience, I do know that we are able to talk to someone else. I was thinking, but I'm not quite sure. The Iron Man tutor. I don't think I ever really talked too much to them. Let's go ahead and see what they have to say. Do you have any armor for me? Did not think. Oh, he's actually going to give us some. Wear it with pride. Let's go. What did he give us actually? Iron Man helm. We are already decked out. Let's go. A full set of armor just about. Not quite sure what the stats are like. Let's go ahead and see. Rough little attack bonuses, but we do got a little bit of defense. Let's go. Alrighty, after running around a little bit, I am going to go ahead and guess that the person that I was thinking of, like, I was really thinking there was someone that stood like right here, and I kept coming back and talking to them, and they would advise me to go kill some goblins, then they'd want me to chop down some trees, and so on and so forth. I'm gonna assume that I don't have access to that person since I am an Iron Man, maybe? Maybe you're not supposed to exactly be getting the like armor and equipment from them. I'm sure I'm probably just completely missing them as well. Hopefully not, but as of right now, I cannot really find that person. Okay, so with that being the case, I am just gonna assume that at this point, we are pretty much on our own. We're just gonna have to kind of do whatever we think is best. And to be honest with you guys, I don't have the slightest clue what that would be. I think for now, we may just go on a little bit of a rampage and kind of get some of our combat skills up, just ones all across the board. And it does hurt to see these grayed out skills. I think we are already getting a clan invite to Bronze Clan. I think I may go ahead and decline for now. I do appreciate that, but not quite sure I'm ready for a clan just yet. We are going to be off to kill some goblins for sure though. Our first kill, 68 loot, got some bones from them. Gonna go ahead and bury those for sure. Gotta get that prayer XP going. Only need 20 more bones left for a level up. That is quite surprising to go from level 1 to level 2 actually. Problem bones are pretty low down on the totem pole it seems, but that's alright. Gotta start somewhere. Did not quite mean to have us on attack. I do remember when I was first playing, I had no idea that using strength straight off the bat was the meta. And now I'm a little bit more caught up on things, so we're not gonna quite go as slow as I did the first time around. First coins, some more XP for our prayer, and on to the next goblin we go. Free bone XP that guy was wasting. Alright, let's go. Oh, wait, can we actually not? You're an Iron Man, so you cannot take items that other players have dropped. That actually makes sense. I can definitely see how that would defeat. What is going on over there? Is that cow? I don't think that I have ever seen whatever this is. I definitely want this dancing cow. Is this a pet? I like his name too. There's lots of Stevens over here. What's going on here? Gotta get back to our loot before we lose it. Some bones and some armor. Too small for a human, not ideal. Is it better than ours as well? Oh my gosh, that attack bonus. Pretty unfortunate that we are not goblins, because that would have been a nice little upgrade for us, but we'll just have to stick with what we have for now. Another one popped off on give us the bones, and let's get those bad boys buried. How many more do we need? 16 more goblins. I think I do remember him saying something about the cows and chickens, so let's go check those out. They might be a little bit faster XP. The goblins haven't been too bad, but I'm sure we can do better. Fighting this cow has actually got us to the lowest health that we've been to yet, so that's pretty interesting. Maybe the cows are a little bit stronger, it seems. We are about to get our first level up. There we are. Oh, did not get to see that message, not even a little bit. I think that was just like the one telling us that our strength went up. And I forgot that was even a thing because I had it disabled for quite some time now. Almost done with our first cow. Let's go. Big XP. Taking the cow head. Taking the beef. Go ahead and bury these bones. Are they more XP than the other ones? I don't actually think so. Maybe even less actually. Time to take our anger out on the baby cow. The baby cow has hands. Do we have... Okay, we can eat our way out of this, so we should be pretty alright. But my goodness, I did not expect the baby cow to be the hardest fight we've had yet. Oh my goodness, we are cutting... Oh my, we have got to go ahead and quick heal. Baby cow finally down. A clue scroll beginner. Let's go. We are absolutely going to go ahead and do that. We are just going to go any which way this game decides to take us. I don't have any kind of set goals starting off. We're just going to kind of go as we go. Talk to Charlie the Tramp and Varric. All right, let's go ahead and make our way there. Almost have made it all the way to Varric. See Funk over there popping off on some wizards. Well done, man. Go ahead and talk to Charles, see what he has to say for himself. Please, can you help me? I most certainly can. Need a leather body already. What is a leather body? Is that like a piece of armor? But it does seem like he is wanting a leather body, so hopefully there is going to be some kind of maybe an armor store in Varric. That is the only way I know how to get that currently, and I don't really want to look it up right off the bat, honestly. I just kind of want to see if we can maybe figure it out ourselves. Plate body shop, and it looks like there is one just a little bit up the way, so let's go check that out. Maybe it has what we need. I was gonna try to see how long we could make it free to play, because I really don't... What's going on here? These free to play worlds are pretty interesting. I have got to start playing on these more. Romeo talking to me out of nowhere. Do not have time for him though. You've got to see about getting some armor for our boy Charles. The trade Horvick. I'm not even gonna talk to him. We're just trading straight away. And for sure he wanted a leather body, and we cannot get that from trading. Are we able to smith it by chance? Nope. It unfortunately seems we are gonna have to go ahead and look it up.
12 seconds later.
Alrighty, so it turns out that there might be a free one just down the road. It is amazing what you can find on the OSRS wiki. I have used that so much, an insanely helpful thing to have access to, and if it doesn't lie to me now, it will definitely have not let me down again. Where is this free leather body we're looking for? Looking around for the free leather, not quite finding it, but I'm sure it's here somewhere. And what do you know? Leather body spawned on the table right there, ripe for the taking. Let's go ahead and head back to Charlie. Just gave Charlie the armor he wanted, and he rewards us with another clue. Buried beneath the ground, man called Reldo may have a clue, and it seems that we need a spade in order to continue onward. So we're gonna go ahead and see where we can get the nearest spade. And I have a feeling, I think that's just at the general store maybe? Hopefully there's one close, right up the road, so if we're wrong on that, not too bad of a walk. I really do not know how long I'm going to be able to resist the urge to just absolutely fly through agility. There's a lot of wine being sold here. What's going on with that? No spade at the general store though, unfortunately. So it seems that our first guess was a little bit of a bust. Who else would have it though? Forestry shop maybe? Don't see that anywhere in Varric, so not gonna think that that's where that is. I want to look for another general store. I was hoping there would be another one in Varric. Does not seem what there is though, unfortunately. The Varric general store apparently has a spade in the top, and sure enough, it does. Alright. Speak to Reldo to receive a strange device. And I'm not even really sure quite where Reldo is. Is he going to show up on this map? I don't think so. Huh, I don't guess it is going to inform us of which way we need to go to find Reldo. Oh, here it is. There actually is a little icon. We just need to go north up into the castle. Alright, not bad. This walking is absolutely popping off on me. I can't stand it. I need my stamina potions and I need my agility. We may be caving before the next episode comes out. I cannot go ahead and continue all this walking. All the stamina potions and all the agility on my main has absolutely spoiled me. Don't think that I need to go up here. Go and see what he's got to say for himself. Talk to Reldo. Hopefully this is the last step. If we have to go into the wilderness, I am not going to be too thrilled. Actually, I guess that's not going to be the worst thing ever since we don't really have too much stuff. What are you going to do for us, Reldo? Hot and cold clues. I think that I do. We're just going to say yes to him. Sends us the strange device. Alright, let's just go ahead and stand out in the middle here, and then we'll give the strange device a little feel. Go ahead and give it a little rub. The device is cold. Okay. It's cold and warmer than last time. Alright, I don't think I've ever messed with one like this. Cold and warmer than last time. We're just going to keep going south until it says something different, I think. Warm and warmer. We are definitely making some decent progress right now. Just going to go ahead and keep clicking it. I really hope that there's not some kind of limit to how many times that I can touch this. It'd be kind of weird. Hot and warmer than last time. Alright, we might be getting really close now. I really don't want to go to the left. Hopefully it's going to give us good news when we click to go this way. Hot but colder. Not what we were wanting to see. Continuing on, hot and warm. Dice is hot and same temperature as last time. Colder than last time. Are they putting the answer to this scroll by these very deadly wizards? Older than last time, we are beginning to struggle a little bit. Go ahead and just dig, just in case. I think Salty, I think he might be looking for the same thing as me. Just go ahead and dig near where he was in case he actually found it. Need to have this open so I can actually see. See, here, nothing. Warmer. This has been quite a struggle. This is a pretty difficult one. We are gonna get this though, no matter how long it takes. Device is very hot and warmer than last time. Alright, we're getting some different words. Whoa, what's going on here with all these thieves? This is very interesting. Free play worlds are not what I expect. Go ahead and hop into this wheat field. I've been running around now for probably about 20 minutes trying to find where this dang clue scroll wanted me to go. And I believe, incredibly hot and warmer than last time, we have finally found where we were supposed to go. You're accidentally picking up a bunch of grain. Visibly shaking, burns to the touch, must be the spot. Let's go ahead and use our shovel Got ourselves a new clue. Was really hoping that was going to be the end because my goodness, that took us forever to find. And it has absolutely without a doubt confirmed that I am going to be going ahead and bonding up or getting membership, whatever it may be. Rugs and Burnson at the Grand Exchange. All right, that's an easy one. But I am absolutely going to be going ahead and getting members and doing a ton of agility before the next video. It'll probably be in the next video that I do at the beginning, maybe a little montage of all the agility that I do or something. Not going to really bore you guys with watching me run laps for a really long time. That would just be not ideal to watch because I know that it's not fun to do. So we're going to go ahead and speed through that really fast, but we are definitely going to be doing it because I cannot handle all this walking around. I have been beyond spoiled on the main, and I would definitely love to get some stamina potions going, but I'm also realizing that I can't really just buy them anymore. I actually have to learn the recipe for them and make them myself, so that's going to be pretty interesting. But the more that I think about stuff like that, it honestly kind of gets me really excited. The thought of gathering all the ingredients to make the things that I use on a daily basis, but I have to get them all myself is honestly kind of pretty cool. I'm sure that that's going to wear off eventually, and I'll probably end up getting burnt out by doing the same things over and over for ingredients, but as of right now, I'm really looking forward to it. Alrighty, nearing end on the Grand Exchange. We are going to be getting there not too long from now, but I forgot what we're supposed to be doing once we get there. And bowing to Brugs and Burnson, so let's go ahead and hopefully not have too big of an issue finding him. I also have to figure out how, oh never mind, it's going to be pretty easy to bow to him once we get there. Alright, let's go ahead and bow to Mr. Brugson. Not exactly looking at him, but I'm sure it probably gets the job done. Who is Yuri now? Let's go ahead and see. Loser says what? Alright, looks like he actually ended up getting us as well. And we get our first casket. Let's go. Thanks, Yuri. Definitely appreciate it. And this is going to be our very first reward on the Iron account. The first beginner of hopefully many. Let's go ahead and see what our reward is going to be for all of that hard work, all that stumbling around. Oh no, it's only worth 10 coins. But maybe getting the steel axe is pretty good because I'm not actually really sure where we get a steel axe, and at some point we are going to need it. Can we equip it? We cannot until we are level 5. So I guess with that being the case, we know what our next current goal is. Get at least an attack level of 5. I do think we are going to save leveling up a little bit for the next episode. I have absolutely no idea how long this one's going to end up being. It's currently a little bit over an hour, but we did a lot of stumbling around, so I am definitely going to have to cut that down a little bit for you guys. So hopefully it turns out pretty good. Hopefully there's a little bit of interest in me going ahead and continuing the series. I would absolutely love to do it. I've only very briefly dipped my toes into this so far, and I'm already enjoying it a pretty good bit. Gonna plan on doing a little bit of some leveling up skills in the next one, going ahead and equipping our new axe, and then maybe we'll do a little bit of questing. But until then, if you guys did enjoy this video, please be sure to let me know down below, and I will talk to you all in the next one. See ya.